Listen up, everyone. The Imperial Army is upon us.
Wow, already. Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses Blind. We are just about ready to go into, I'm assuming, some kind of war. I mean, this chapter is called To War, so I suppose that's accurate.
If you can fight, pick up a weapon. Everyone else, hurry up and evacuate. We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear. Victory will be ours.
Yes, absolutely. I hope.
Professor, are you ready?
Almost.
Well, hurry up. I don't need to tell you that the situation is dire. We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense. No matter how you look at it, we're at a disadvantage. To make matters worse, the enemy is being led by Edelgard. You know well how extraordinary she is.
That is true, especially with two crests at her disposal, but I am much the same.
Of course we know, but we can't let her get away. Also, please cease your unwarranted glaring. We don't deserve your judgment.
Oh.
My father was removed from his role as Prime Minister, and is still under house arrest in the Imperial capital.
Yeah.
As his successor, it is my duty to stop her.
The way she's going about all of this is wrong. It's up to us to help her realize that.
Yeah.
I won't be following her, but I won't run away either.
Good.
Adie's going to come at us with all she's got, and that's a lot. That means we need to fight her with all of our might, too.
She is one who has strength. That has certainty. But we have strength also. We will not be losing.
I shall fight with all that I have. It is an honor to fight alongside each of you.
You students really have guts, don't you? Though I suppose I can't call you students anymore. You're now part of our order. You have our support and our gratitude. Professor, I'm counting on you. Go ahead and take the lead.
Excellent. I'll protect the students.
These kids, they look up to you. I guess that goes without saying. Just look in their eyes and you can see it.
Yeah. It means a lot, otherwise I would have followed Edelgard. They'll follow their teacher wherever he goes. It's dangerous, but thankfully it's me. So, thanks guys. Thanks kiddos. Or as Gerald would say, thanks brats.
If we all make it through this, let's meet again. Good luck out there!
Yay! It's time.
Appreciate it.
Oh, good. You've collected some trade secrets from me. I really appreciate it. I'll just take them. Perfect. What? Nothing. Just talking to myself. See you later. Yay, got a second. Oh, we got renown. Okay, well before we do the mission, as per always, we're gonna hit certifications, double check, make sure our classes are set up right, maybe go shopping. I will see you back in a minute. Oh, good. Good.
Was there any doubt?
Okay, so we got everything done there. We're getting ready to do supports, actually, because I completely forgot about those. We have a bunch to do. So we're going to save, and whoops, and then we're going to go into supports. So Dorothea and Sylvain, and then Ingrid. Ooh, Max.
Ah, Sylvain. It's unusual to find you doing something other than hitting on women.
It kind of is.
Ah, Dorothea. I've been preparing to do just that, as it were. My intention is to flirt with the monastery's most beautiful flower, Dorothea herself.
Oh dear. And I've ruined all your hard work.
You might as well save the effort. I'm not taking the bait.
Oh, Dorothea, your wit is as sharp as your beauty. Don't you want just a little flirting? Just a sample? I'm not like all the others, you know.
A sample. He's like the salesperson inside the department stores trying to sell you cologne or perfume. He's like, come on, there's a little sample. Just hold out your wrist and I'll put a dab on there for you.
I don't doubt it. By not like all the others, do you mean how serious you are about being disingenuous when you flirt?
Ouch.
And that is supposed to mean what exactly?
Your social standing isn't bad, and you're not bad to look at or particularly dumb. You could easily be engaged by now.
More ouch.
But you just flit from one woman to the next without settling on anyone. I bet you enjoy going out with them, but you hate women themselves. Don't you think?
Oh. Hoo-hoo.
Me? Hate women? That couldn't be further from the truth. I'm always serious when it comes to matters of the heart. When I flirt, I stake my life on it.
Uh-huh. I'll believe it when I see it. Staking your life on a person is the sort of thing you should only do when you're in love.
That's what I've been saying. I love you enough to stake my life on it.
Sylvain, congratulations on being the dumb face.
And I'm seriously in love with each and every girl I flirt with.
An extra dumb face.
I see. Regardless, I'm not staking my life on you. So you'd better go and fall in love with someone else. Goodbye, Sylvain.
She's stone cold. I love it.
Give the boy a treat, send him to bed. My goodness. Dorothy and Ingrid. This should be interesting.
Why are you sighing at me like that? Is my face really so hopeless?
Ingrid, I am trying to think of something polite to say right now. It's as if you have no experience dressing elegantly. At all.
It's because she doesn't.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Dorothea, I appreciate you taking the time, but yes, you do have your work cut out for you.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so hard on you. I was just surprised, is all. A gal like you, you're a beautiful young noblewoman.
Uh-huh.
Who somehow has no experience with either makeup or fashion.
Uh-huh.
This is basic stuff, Ingrid. The basics of the basics, really. But it's like you've never even tried.
I was just never interested before. Even as a child, it never appealed to me. Fussy, pretty things always felt unnecessary. And gussing myself up to attract someone has never played an important part in my pursuits as a knight.
Yeah.
But you've piqued my interest in all this.
How?
It's not like I'd be dressing myself up just to attract someone. I'd be dressing up for the occasion, specifically.
Ah, there you go.
Even if I don't dress up any other time, a special occasion such as this is a good reason to try it out.
Well, it's like a costume. Yeah, it's like a costume, that makes sense.
Well, yeah. That's why we dress up when we go out. You might meet someone, and you want to look your best, don't you? Get their attention, lure them in.
That's the exact opposite of what I just said.
Right.
You said previously that dressing up for the occasion is reason enough.
Oh, I just said that so you wouldn't run off screaming.
Cue the running and screaming.
I see.
My real point is that you're quite lovely even before getting all fixed up. Absolutely bewitching, in fact. So when I'm finished with you, well...
We'll have a new flower at the monastery.
Someone looking at you could be forgiven for wanting to pounce.
Could they be? I don't know that I'd forgive them.
Oh, I know. That's why just before I lunge, I'm gonna ask permission.
Okay.
Permission is not granted. Ever. Just back off.
Goodness. Well, that's as far as they go. Not terribly deep, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Felix and Annette. Let's see.
Hello, Felix. So, it was your turn to clean out the greenhouse, right?
Yes.
Well, I went ahead and took care of it. I also cleaned up the warehouse.
Why?
I just wanted to help you out. So that... Okay, fine. I'm bribing you. So you'll forget.
Forget what?
Are you really gonna make me say it? Before, in the greenhouse, I want you to forget what you saw and heard.
What? About cakes and sweets and stuff?
If you agree to forget about it, I'll take your shift in the stables. Do we have a deal?
My goodness, such bribery.
No thanks.
No? But that's not okay! You have to forget about it, right this moment!
I can't. It's permanently etched in my memory.
Good. Good.
A mountain of sweets, as well as steaks and cakes. Stacks of them, apparently. I'm also intrigued by those bear and swamp beastie songs you mentioned. Ah, and I've been meaning to ask about the move that went along with crumbs and yums. Was that fencing footwork?
Oh, stop it, Felix! You're a villain!
He has really good memory.
Hmm?
You think you're so funny? Keeping a straight face while mocking my singing and dancing? Well, you have to forget about it. Please. What if I make you a nice steak dinner? You like steak, don't you, Felix? It'll be yummy.
This isn't about steak. I just...
Fine. Be stubborn. Tell the whole world for all I care. I'll just learn to live with the funny looks I'll get from everyone. They'll all say, there goes that Annette, the girl with the funny ideas about food. You're just the evilest of villains, Felix. I'll hate you forever and ever.
I was just trying to be nice. Funny ideas about food. Even the bullies in her head are ridiculous. I really don't understand that girl.
Yeah, it's okay. It's Annette. She will deal. She will deal. Or she'll die. One of the two. Alright, we got Ash and Sylvain and then Marianne.
Wow, Ash, training again? You're taking this whole knight thing pretty seriously.
Oh yeah.
It's just my daily training. Maybe you could stand to be a little more eager yourself? If I want to be a great knight, I've got no choice but to put the effort in.
No choice. I think you're making life too difficult. Knights don't have to be perfect. All I'm saying is, I've seen some pretty sloppy knights out there.
That's not going to be me. I'm going to be a proud knight, virtuous and gallant.
Virtuous and gallant? Are you kidding me?
Just like in the books.
If you just ride around being virtuous, people will get fed up. They'll boot you out of town.
It's never wrong to have virtue, not even if it means being made an outcast.
Channeling his inner Lonato, maybe?
Interesting idea. You think very highly of this whole virtue thing. Say, have there been any knights who became great just by thinking highly of themselves? Think on this. Knights are supposed to protect people and earn their admiration. Isn't that right?
Well, yes. So what are you saying I should do?
Seize people's hearts!
No, Sylvain.
What do you mean?
You want people to love you? Offer them something they haven't got. Guess what that is? It's you, Ash. They don't have you. Get out there, buddy. Be valiant. Help people.
Okay, that went in a much different direction than I was anticipating. Sylvain, it's a little bit better than usual for you.
Here, I'll show you how it works.
Sylvain, don't go bothering people.
Oh.
Hey there, cutie. You seem to have lots of bags there. They must be heavy.
Never mind. He's just being the same. Yeah.
My name's Sylvain. Let me help you out. Are these going in the warehouse?
Helping out those in need, I guess that's a good start.
No thanks necessary. It's been enough just to be able to talk to you. Well, if you insist. How about we go get some tea? It must be fate that we met like this. I'd like to get to know you.
Great knight, huh? More like a great philanderer.
Yup.
Seems like all he wants to do is flirt with women. No, I can't allow this. I have to stop him. That's odd. I'm sure I just had it a moment ago. Ah! Ghost!
Actually,
Goddess, protect me! Huh?
Ash, does this key belong to you? I found it by the door.
She does kind of look a little ghastly, doesn't she? Oh.
Marianne! I'm so sorry. Yes, that's mine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And my apologies for scaring you.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Kind of ridiculous, mistaking a friend for a ghost.
No, that's okay. I guess I do look like one.
A little bit.
No, of course you don't.
No, a little bit.
It's just, in the dark, with your head down like that, and with your hair covering your eyes,
Does that make me look scary?
Oh, please stop.
I'm sorry that I look so ghastly.
Oh my goodness.
Why not just lift your head up a little?
Up? You mean like this?
Yes, that's so much better. With some light on your face, you don't look scary at all. That's great. You look completely normal now. Actually, you're pretty cute.
What did you say?
Nothing. Just keep your head up and smile. I promise you'll never be mistaken for a ghost again.
Well then.
Keep my head up and smile? I'm sorry, but I don't think I can.
Oh.
What? Hey, wait! Is it something I said?
No, poor Ash. He just tried to be nice. Things don't work out so well for him that way. Alright, so Annette and Hanneman. Okay.
And that should explain it. Did you understand all of that, young Annette?
I did. Thank you very much. Oh, but I was also wondering about this part here. It seems a bit off.
Questioning something like this is proof that your understanding has grown. Most impressive.
Oh, good.
Sit there, and I'll put this on the blackboard so you may copy it into your notes for later study.
Wonderful. I can't wait.
I believe that should explain everything, yes? Any further questions?
None. Thank you so much. I feel so great.
Good.
I'm really sorry for taking up so much of your time, though.
Not at all. Not at all. Your intellectual curiosity is marvelous to see. And you have a top-notch character. Keep on as you are, and I sense a bright future for you.
Good.
Seeing you continue to grow and succeed is more than a humble professor like myself deserves.
Really? That's so nice of you to say. I'll do my best. I'm honored to be your student.
If only your friends would learn from your example. Yes, a classroom full of attentive, studious pupils would be quite refreshing after all these years. Have a good evening, Miss Annette, and do not hesitate to ask any other questions.
I won't, thank you. Goodbye for now.
Wait, you'll trip if you leave like that.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Well, that was pleasantly wholesome. Lawrence and Raphael. This could be interesting. Tea and mussels.
Meat is the best. Veggies and fish are great too, but there's nothing like a good cut of meat.
May I join you?
Hey, Lawrence, you here to eat? It looks like you barely grabbed anything.
Please, this amount will suffice for me. There's no need to compare our portions.
No wonder you're so skinny. My little sis eats more than you. Come on, have some of mine. You need it more than I do.
You offer me half-eaten scraps? The nerve! With manners like that, even a nobleman would be an absolute disgrace. Have you no dignity?
I think Raph has a different idea of what dignity is.
You're pretty touchy, huh? It's probably just because you're hungry.
Raphael, please, do you mind? I cannot enjoy the simple pleasure of a meal in these conditions.
Why can't you enjoy your meal? You don't like what's on the menu? You wait here. I'll go to the kitchen and find something tastier for you.
That won't be necessary. Please, just let me eat. In peace. Alone.
I don't think you get it, Lawrence. Nothing goes with a meal better than good company.
Oh, he's trying so hard.
If leading the Alliance is your goal, you should really try eating with other people first.
Ooh.
I'm afraid I fail to see the connection between leadership and dining.
Oh, it's because they have very different upbringings and different climates they lead in.
If you want to be a leader, you have to know how to get along with different types of people, right? If you really want to get to know someone, all you have to do is share a meal with them.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Quite the contrary, unfortunately. It seems the more time I spend eating with you, the less likely we are to become friends.
The more you eat with someone, the more you learn about them. Their likes, their dislikes, you know? You might get some of their food that way too. You can eat more and bulk up. All that talking made me hungry again. I'm gonna go get seconds.
Oh, what an absolute bother. But I suppose he does have a point about observations of character at the dinner table.
Yep. Lawrence is going to come back for seconds in his support rank and learn a little bit more, I think. A little bit more. Raph and Leone!
Hey, Leone. Are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess it got a little out of hand. Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope.
Nope. Can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make.
Aww.
Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
Huh.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich. My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
You know your way to Raphael's heart.
Now you're speaking my language.
Oh, I have a lot more respect for her now. I didn't realize that she was so efficient with her uses. Raph and Flane? I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right. They were doing the battle cry last time. And Flane was not very good.
Hello, Raphael. Are you well? Any chance you might be training today?
Of course! My muscles are always ready to train.
I imagine so. Mind if I tag along? I have been practicing my battle cries. I believe you shall notice a marked improvement. Rah! Yeah!
Wow, that sounds much better than last time. But try doing it more like this. Yeah!
Oh, hearing it anew is positively invigorating.
I have much training ahead if I am to become as strong as you.
Try not to strain yourself. You've got smarts, so you shouldn't have to worry about your muscles.
I won't be satisfied until my body is as strong as my mind.
Oh boy.
As my body is so frail, my brother is endlessly worrying over me.
I know what that's like. I have a little sister too. I always worry about her, even when it's something small, like catching a cold.
Then surely you understand. I want to give my brother peace of mind. If I don't get stronger, I won't be able to do all the things I wish to do.
Okay.
But I'm quite enjoying this. I have never shouted so loudly in all my life. Each time I allow myself to let go in such a way, I feel invigorated.
Well, if you're having fun, I'm not gonna stop you. Go on and shout as much as you want. Give it all you've got and make your brother proud.
Yeah.
Just you wait. I've only just begun.
All right. Gather up your energy deep in your gut and get ready to shout.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Ignatz and Leonie. Last ones, I think.
Professor, here's the map you...
Oh, hi, me. That's rare. Oh.
Well, there's always next time, I suppose.
Hey, Ignatz, didn't you have something to talk to the professor about?
Oh no, nothing urgent. You didn't cut short your conversation because of me, did you?
Come on, do I seem like the type to do that? No, I just had a couple of questions about the bows. We're done now, so I thought I'd come and tell you.
Huh.
The bows? Is something wrong with them?
Lots of them have come in for repairs lately, so I switched out some of the strings for stronger ones. They've been breaking less, but now they're harder to draw.
Ah, I see. I suppose people would prefer if you went back to the lighter bowstrings.
Maybe. If the only issue was the draw weight, I'd just tell people to get stronger arms. But the real problem is that you can't shoot as fast. The arrows also fly too far now.
I can see how slower shooting is a drawback, but the arrows flying farther, that actually sounds like a good thing.
Sure, on open plains, but up close you lose accuracy. That's why I thought it might be good to use different bowstrings for different scenarios. I wanted the professor's opinion about that.
Okay.
Oh, good point. You know a lot about bows, don't you?
Yes, I do. I grew up in a hunting village, so I've been around them my whole life. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily better than anyone, but at least I know what I'm doing. And you? Do you have something you're really good at?
Painting.
Me? Oh no, I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure you'll find your thing someday.
I hope so.
Okay. That's everything. So, I've already gone through menus and everything else. We are at that time. So, on with the mission. The Imperial Army, led by Edelgard, advances on Garreg Mach. As everyone struggles to process the turn of events, the grim reality of war fast approaches. Let's do it.